Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and Ramadan Kareem. And tonight, the ninth night of the month of Ramadan, the juz to be recited tonight, you know when to recite it, the best time is the last hour before dawn. That is the best time. But if you cannot recite it at that time, then the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, recite it after Salatul Fajr. And he said, if you cannot do it at that time, then at least recite your juz before Salatul Zuhr of the Quran. And so tonight, the juz for tonight to be recited is Surah Yusuf and Surah Ra'd. So one of the reasons why we are reciting the Quran all through Ramadan in this particular way is because this is how Allah recited it. The second reason why we are reciting the Quran this way is because the recitation of the Quran is in synchrony with the moon, in synchrony with sacred time, and so as we recite the Quran, the heart returns to sacred time. It is important that we must live with sacred time and not with bogus time, that all of mankind are living with bogus time now, all. Illa masha'Allah. If you live with bogus time, then you will perceive time moving faster and yet faster. Our Prophet said, Allah, a whole year will pass and will seem like a month, a whole month like a week, a whole week like a day, but time is not moving faster. It is our heart and our mind which is perceiving time moving faster. And that is a sickness, that is a disease which will end up with mental illness and things like dementia, Alzheimer, with memory loss, and you will be pathetic if you continue with that bogus system of time which has come from the job. The last reason why we are reciting the Quran is because if you love Allah, you will love His word. You will love the Quran. The Quran must be dear to you. We are teaching you to try to fall in love with the Quran. This is why we are reciting the Quran. And when you recite the Quran, the time will come when tears will fall from your eyes. But tears will only fall from your eyes if you can understand what you're reciting, and if you are reciting or you're listening to someone reciting, because our Prophet would, alayhi salatu wasalam, would say to his companion, you recite the Quran for me, you recite it, because he wanted to hear the Quran being recited. And you would cry when someone with a beautiful voice is reciting, and Allah, as we said, you must recite the Quran with tartil, slowly and melodiously, not like some idiot, 95 miles an hour. I don't know who taught them the stupidness to recite that sinful seed. Excuse my anger. With this, on Judgment Day, they will know the price they have to pay. Now then, the Prophet said, we are a people who are illiterate. We don't know how to read and write. And so the month is divided into 10, and then 10, and then 10. And so Ramadan is divided into 3 10s. The first 10, he says, is the 10 of Rahmah, of mercy. The second 10, he said, is the 10 of Istighfar, of forgiveness. But the last 10 is the 10 of Najat Minan Nar, to save yourself from the fire. And so now we are still in the first 10, in the month of the 10 of Rahmah. And this is the 10 to be kind to others, so that Allah will be kind to you. This is the 10 of charity. Muslims like to give their zakat in the month of Ramadan. And the best time to do it is the first 10 or the second 10 of Ramadan. Many are already sending their zakat to me. If you don't know where to give your zakat and you want to send it to me, you'll find my email address at the bottom of the screen. And you can send your zakat to me and I will then distribute it, not to any and everybody who contact me on the internet, because I get suspicious requests. So I must know you in order for me to send the zakat to you. And now then, charity. The Qur'an has said, Inna hasanati yuzhibna sayyinat. When you give in charity, you commit a good deed, then this can wipe off, this can erase evil deeds, sinful deeds that you have committed. And so the Prophet, Allah's blessing be upon him, was the most charitable of all in Ramadan. And so we should be trying to be as charitable as we can in Ramadan. Not only do we give zakat, but we also give sadaqah. And your zakat and your sadaqah can be given not just in money of gold and silver, of course, is the best way, and this paper money is haram, but because there's no other way, because we get no support, absolutely no support from those who should be helping us to try to bring back dinar and dirham as real money, because they refuse to declare that the paper money is haram. So how can we move forward? So we have to use the paper money because of their betrayal of truth. Because they refuse to join us in an effort. Let us say that the paper money is haram, and let us try to bring back dinar and dirham as money in a market. They're too scared to do that. So what can we do? And so therefore, if you can cook food and give it to the poor in this month, do it. That's charity. If you can make a hamper and give it to people who are poor, please do it. May Allah accept our recitation of Qur'an in this month. May Allah accept our sadaqah, our charity in this month. May Allah accept our fasting in this month. May Allah accept our salatul tarawih in this month. And may Allah forgive us all the sins we've ever committed in life. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum.